what now?
Get someone trying to come off screen like a professional.
Okay. Oh, there you go. See?
I almost did it.
Great time. Fan? You want a fan? Yeah. Yes, we were.
Yeah, you know what?
All right. So, happy Monday, guys. Welcome to Double Trade Online. So, this afternoon, what is it now? I know it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Right now, it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock also this morning. So, we got Amrap plus 2 for 15 minutes, which means we're going to perform 5 exercises, 4 of them lift, 1 of them either core, cardio, or plyo. And after each round, we're going to start with 10 reps each. And then after each round, we're going to add 2 reps. So for instance, we have 10 push-ups, 10 kettlebell swings. Kettlebell. 10 V-ups, 10.
We got dumbbells.
We got dumbbells. Okay, we're going to do dumbbell swings instead. 10 flies or rows, depending on how heavy your dumbbells are. And then 30 seconds, each core, cardio, or plyo. Core can be a plank, cardio can be jump rope, plyo can be jump squats. On the second round, it's going to be 12 of each exercise, and then another 15 seconds on top of that core cardio plyo. So it's going to be 45 seconds, so on and so forth until we finish the AMRAP for 15 minutes. Then we're going to jump into pattern lifts. Rachel and I are going to split work. She's going to do one. She's going to choose which one she wants to do. So the pattern lift is basically 2 exercises that you do consecutively. First exercise for 14 reps, the second for 6. Then 12 and 8, then 10 reps and 10 reps, then 8 reps and 12 reps, and finally 6 reps of the first exercise and 14 reps of the second exercise. Okay, so for a grand total of 50 reps each exercise. So let's start things off with an easy warm-up, bodyweight squats, lunges, and RDLs. Just like the music, nice and slow. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just drop it down. Inhale and exhale. Good. So this is the second week of our HIIT workouts, but as you can see, we're already got 1 foot through the door as far as the heavy lifting goes. So we're gonna only be doing some type of heavy lift without the heavy weight. 10 more seconds with RDLs or thrusters. Okay. But we're still gonna keep with the HIIT format for the rest of the week. 3, 2, and 1 front lunges. We're going to be using AMRAPs, EMOMs, Tabatas, and then just throwing in some of these pattern lifts or some of these compound lifts or some isolation workout. 15 more seconds of this, and we're going to do the RDLs. So we're going to do 3 sets of this 3-part workout, 10 more seconds, or warm up. Inhale, exhale, and step back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet close together. Slide your hands on your legs. These are also called RDL. It mimics the Romanian deadlift move, where you keep your knees slightly bent, your back flat, your core engaged, and your hands really close to your legs as you descend and ascend. So the same pattern follows, same form, same structure follows an actual barbell RDL, Romanian deadlift, where you keep that bar really close to your legs. We got this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to squat position. We're going to reach down, touch the opposite foot in and out, down and up. So for this, I like to turn the upper part of my body, my chest, towards that opposite foot. Think of it as turning your shoulder towards that side, rather than just turning for the sake of turning. 10 more seconds. Sometimes these physical cues are just as important as mental cues. For 3, 2, and 1. Back to feet together. Take a step forward lunge, reach across, touch that front foot. If you're want to be careful with your form, you can do what Rachel is doing, which is taking a step back lunge. And no need for that front extension, that reach. All we're doing really is we're extending the range of motion. 10 more seconds. We're going to repeat the same pattern. I shouldn't have eaten that ramen 30 minutes before I came here. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Touchdowns. Well, that's what happens when you go fasting. You try to eat everything in a span of 4 hours. So basically, I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner before. You okay there?
Okay.
Jeez, you just walked into an umbrella. More than that. Last half of 10 more seconds. Just like Ricky Hatton walking into Mayweather's punches. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. You being Mayweather. Back to squat position. Place your right hand on the floor, left hand towards the ceiling, and then reverse. Good. And again, if this bothers any part of your lower body, your knee, your ankle, your hip, then go back to the original workout, which is the squat. So all we're doing is we're layering the workout, the warm up. We're adding an extension, we're adding a reach. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna do the same thing for your lunges, front or back. Place one hand on the floor. This becomes a stretch now. Very good. Crescent lunge or sun salutation, I believe it's called. It's not a bad idea. I walked into my brother yesterday. He was watching a YouTube video of the yoga class. So he was doing the yoga thing. So not a bad idea to do yoga at home. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And finally, we're going to do some toy soldiers. We're going to lift one leg, touch the opposite foot. Now, whenever we do mat climbers or sit-ups or V-ups and you're unable to do any of those, toy soldiers can take the place of those exercises. It's pretty much the same mechanics. You're using the same muscles, and this will actually improve your balance and your stability. We got this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a little break. Now Rachel's gonna take us to a 15-minute Amrap plus 2. Miss Rachel, take it away.
Okay, so you've got 10 push-ups, 10 kettlebell swings, 10 V-ups, 10 slides or rows, depending on how heavy your kettlebell or dumbbell is. I will actually link a beautiful video at the end of this one about push-ups and reasons, like myself, if you've been having wrist problems, probably has something to do with your hand placement where you're pushing through your fingertips. But for now, forget about that. If you do not want to do push-ups, I'm going to be doing curls, especially since it's plus 2 every round. So after 10 push-ups, 10 kettlebell swings, 10 V-ups, 10 flies or rows, and then 30 seconds of core cardio or plyometrics. I can already tell you that I will not be doing plyometric anything because of my knees. But we'll be doing either core or cardio. That stays the same, right? Or you're going to add 15 seconds?
I'm going to add 15 seconds. You don't have to.
You don't have to. If you want to get through more rounds as possible, just keep it at 30 seconds, don't add 15. But for the next round, we're going to add 2. So 10 plus 2 is going to be 12 push-ups, 12 kettlebell swings, 12 V-ups, 12 flies or rows, and then 45 seconds or stick to 30 seconds of core plyometrics or cardio. I was going to ask you if you have any questions.
Maybe.
Whatever.
Well, what if I don't? What if I don't have any dumbbells or kettlebells?
You can do the push-ups instead.
You can do push-ups. You can do air squats in place of the kettlebell swings. You can do dips in place of the flies, okay? All right.
Definitely, I'll probably, as the reps get higher, I'll probably do a bodyweight version of it. Even if you have dumbbells like with kettlebells and you're like, Christ, I'm doing 20 reps of all this, do bodyweight instead. That's a lot of reps.
Right. And if you do have dumbbells, save them, okay? Don't resist the urge to sell them for $5 a pound. I know some people try to do that.
It's not the stock market. It's not your retirement.
Exactly. It's not Bitcoin. It's going to bite you back, right? So our 15-minute start. So I'm going to do a variety of cardio and, I'm not going to do plyometrics. I'm going to do a variety of core or cardio, okay? Let's see, 10 push-ups, 10 swings, 10 V-ups, 10 flies or rows, and 30 seconds of, for me, it's going to be core. It's going to be flutter. 3, 2, and 1. So first the push-ups. Rachel's doing the bicycles.
And just to talk about push-ups really quickly,
Please.
The reason that I have been having a lot of wrist pain, I know I probably have been doing too many of them, but also B, I've been pushing through the heel of my hand as opposed to my middle finger and 10 swings for Anton. The pad of my hand, so the upper part as opposed to pushing through the lower part as opposed to the upper part, which has really put a strain on my wrist. But now I'm learning how to fix it. Pretty sure I did more than 12 reps.
Oh, yeah. It's more like 12. All right, V-ups. You're going to lie face up. Arms and legs extended. Now, there's 2 ways you can do your V-ups. 1, keep your back on the floor. Or 2, lift your entire torso off the floor. Reach for the feet. It's a little harder, of course, because you're lifting a lot more weight than just your arms. 5, 6, 7. Now, lack of flexibility. 8. Keep my legs straight when I do this, so you're gonna see my knees bend at the top of the motion. 9. 10. Yeah, 10 flies or rows. Why? Flies, why rows? If your dumbbells are heavy, or if you have heavy dumbbells, you can do rows. Row means you're gonna hold the dumbbells in front of you this way, and you're gonna forward V. Forward V. Flies the opposite. You're gonna simply spread your arms out to the sides. 2, 3, kettlebell.
Since the rep count is so low, I'm gonna do 10 per side.
All right, 5 lawnmowers. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we're approaching the second minute, or the end of the second minute. I'm gonna try to do 30. I'll leave that ramen. Just doesn't want to stay down. In 3, 2, I'm doing flutter kicks. 2 and 1.
I had chili.
Yeah, chili. On a hot day. Yeah, you and me.
Chili.
It was like 96 degrees outside. I was having ramen.
To be fair, I
Cup
made it, and
noodles.
I was like, I have to try this.
You made your own?
Yeah.
Nice. I got some of my banana bread there. Want to try to save some for Al. 10 bucks.
I have the rest of my mom's bread on
Oh,
Sunday,
Yeah,
but I still take it.
3, yeah, 2, and 1.
Little known fact, banana bread gets better.
Well, this one has chocolate chip
Oh my god.
and walnuts on it. Alright, so this is 12 now. Now, just like with Rachel, I don't have a serious problem with my palms on the ground. I just want my wrist to be in position. That's why I perform my push-ups with my hands. Now, keep in mind that the dumbbell width will help you because the lighter the dumbbell, narrow that handle is, it kind of bites straight into your palm. So I prefer to use 15, 20, 25 pound dumbbells when I do my dumbbell push-ups. I even use a kettlebell sometimes because the kettlebell is a very wide grip. It has a very stout grip. So this is for 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Alright, so kettlebell swing. So setup is always kettlebell on the ground, just underneath the arms above your head. Sweep it between your legs, far forward. Coming up on the 4th minute, or on the 5th minute actually, 3:48 in.
So I don't know if you saw Anton in his stand-ups, but he was able to lift his entire body up off the mat. I unfortunately cannot do that.
11.
I mean, I can, but I have to shove a whole bunch of mats underneath my tailbone. An option for that, so extending arms and legs. When your feet touch your shins, gently and slowly lift your hips and come back down. But don't sway. Don't use the momentum.
You think this is easier if you have a counterweight, Rich?
What?
You think this is easier if you had a counterweight? Like the counterweight will actually pull you off the floor. Never done it, so. No?
No, I mean maybe not this heavy of a counterweight.
11 and 12. Now, some of you probably have a TRX set up at home. You can do that too. You could use a TRX instead of dumbbell rows or flies. I want you to maximize whatever you guys have at home. So, whatever we have here, parts unknown, we're going to do, what's this, 12? We're going to do 12 now. So, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now the bodyweight version of that would be dips, okay? Or mountain climbers. So especially once we come to the higher reps, that's when you do high rep workouts. So workouts that you could perform better at a high rep, like mountain climbers and air squats. That would be much better. If you do 10 air squats or 10 mountain climbers, it's almost useless. So I do suggest that once we get to the higher reps, you go to the easier workouts. All right, I'm going to do this for 45 seconds. It's 5:45 on our clock. 3, 2, 1.
I'm doing no plank for 45 seconds. If I'm not moving, I'll add time. If I am moving, I won't add time.
Okay, yeah. It's 30 seconds only if you add movement. 15 now. So on average, Rachel, I actually, my watch registers 250 steps for every minute of jump rope that I do. So for those of you guys really tracking your steps, that's 250 steps on my Apple Watch per minute. 250 steps per minute. So I'm not really sure if I'm taking 250 steps for every minute of jump rope. But that's what my activity tracker says. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Of course, the more double unders you do, the less steps it registers. Right, I'm on 14 now. 14 push-ups.
I think it's this motion. Like you do this.
It doubles up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And also, when I recover in between sets, I don't go to my phone. So if I'm gonna do squats, heavy squats, in between sets, I recover for about 2 minutes. Instead of going to my phone, maybe I will, but I'll probably do about a minute's worth of jump rope after or before each set. 3, 2, this is 4. We're halfway through, 7.5 minutes. This is for 14. 5. Keep it moving, I guess. 10. 13 and 14. Good. Falling behind Rachel here. So, catch up, but still not breaking 4. Now, again, you don't have to lift your back off the floor. Okay? One more. Flies first, flies. Flies, Rose.
Oh shit.
Still doing your lawnmower?
Yeah.
Or you want to use these two?
Single one.
Why don't you?
Oh, that. It's like a two.
That's heavy enough. 14 flies for me. $13, $14. I'm gonna do a 1 minute plank. That's pretty standard for me. When I first started doing planks, I disappeared. But
You're fine. You're fine.
when I first started doing planks, it would be in the 2 minute range. Then a minute sideline until I realized, my God, that's a lot of time. 3 sets of that is over 10 minutes. So it's 12 minutes, 3 sets of that. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna keep my planks to side planks for 30 seconds. And then just do it intermittently during the workout. That's a good word. Those are the words of 2020. Bubble and intermittent. Also daydream. 15. 10 more seconds for me. Coming up on the 10-minute mark. I think we have enough time to finish one more round. This time at 16. And 3 straight to push-ups for me. 2 and 1 straight to push-ups for me. I've been having a lot of cramps on my feet. My feet will cramp up in the middle of the night. I've never had that before. I've never had that. No.
I mean, I guess you could use one of those. Now, so for cramps, what would you use?
There's a product called Hot Shot. It's a drink. It's like a 5-hour energy drink that you take to battle cramps. I've never tried it. Pretty much in every what do you call that? Expo, marathons. There's so every expo. Okay? Sorry to hear that. So if you are battling cramps too, and you know what's next, right? V-ups. Don't do the V-ups. Don't do the V-ups. Don't do the V-ups. Just do leg raises. Probably better for you.
It'll pass.
It will pass. Like a kidney stone. Like a kidney stone. It'll pass. You know, I've known so many people who have kidney stones.
I feel like that's gonna be just something that's interwoven in my life.
Well, it's like,
That's just gonna happen.
it's one of those like, why not me? Why not me? Because like,
You drink more water.
oh, well, that's true. I drink a lot of water.
Yeah, you're hydrated.
I drink a lot of the other stuff too, so.
I know, that's more ounces.
So, I don't know, man. Don't tempt me. We're 18 now, guys. Oh, sorry, 16. Coming up on 12-minute mark. And 16 flies in rows. You could also do dips. Now, if I had 20, 25, 30-pound dumbbells, I would do the rows, but because I have 50-pound dumbbells here, just a light enough for me to do flies.
So if you're gonna eat close to working out, eat like a Rice Krispie treat or a Pop-Tart or granola, not chili.
Or ramen.
Oh,
No offense to Texans and Asians who eat chili and ramen before a workout, but yes, not a good workout. But that's gonna be dinner. Dinner at 4. Alright, this is gonna be a minute 15 seconds now, starting in 5. This will take me pretty much to the end, 14, 15. 3, 2, and 1. And so for some of our friends like Mary Lou, who got medicine ball, you can also incorporate any of these. You can incorporate the medicine ball in place of any of these workouts. What would I swap a medicine ball workout for? Something that's lower body or core. So medicine ball slam, for instance, you use your legs to pick up that ball, and you use your core to slam it down. So let's say in place of V-ups, or in place of the kettlebell swings, Mary, you could use that sand ball, especially at 20 pounds. You got another 25 seconds of this. Maybe you can all, oh, I know you got jump. I think Mary's got jump ropes anyways. So she can definitely do this. 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So this will probably be our last probably couple moves. We're going to be doing 18 push-ups, possibly 18 kettlebell swings. Straight to the swings. Got 20 more seconds, but I'm going to finish my 18 swings. So I'll count you guys down, okay? 10 more seconds here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Great job, guys. We got as far as 18. Now, whenever we do Amrap for 20 minutes, some of us actually do get all the way to a 20 rep count. And then that would also be 90, not 90 seconds, but 115 seconds. That's a minute and minute 45 seconds of the core cardio applied measures. All right, so now what we're going to do is the pattern lift. The pattern lift will take about between 5 to 7 minutes to finish, depending on how much time you take in between sets. So basically, we have 2 exercises that you perform for 20 reps total each. So the first pattern is 14 plus 6. So 14 of the first exercise, 6 of the second. Are you doing this?
Yeah, I'll do one.
You do one? Okay, I'll do no. So number 1 is RDL, is jump squat. RDL, or air squat. RDL is Romanian deadlifts with dumbbells. Okay?
Or if you don't have dumbbells, single leg is fine.
Single leg
14,
deadlifts.
7 per side.
Right, right.
Or if you don't have enough time, do time. And everything equal what? 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything equals to it. Then I'm gonna do thrusters and burpees. Okay, so I'm gonna start with 14 thrusters, 6 burpees, followed by 12 thrusters, 8 burpees, and so on until I end up with 6 thrusters and 14 burpees. Honest to God, guys, I hate thrusters more than burpees.
I hate thrusters.
I hate thrusters. Yeah, I hate thrusters more than burpees. So that's why I didn't mind putting them together. All right, 14 and 6 and 3. Rachel's gonna do RDLs and air squats or jump squats. 2 and 1. Oh. 2, perfect form there, Rachel. 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, as you can see, the kettlebell is very 7, very 8, versatile piece of equipment. 9. I do suggest that you guys get your hands on 1. 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Straight to burpees because it's only 6. I'm going to add a push-up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Straight to thrusters because it's only 12. So this is what I meant about how much time it might take. 3, 4. In case of Rachel, all she has to do is put those dumbbells down. So you retain the hit element. 8, high intensity intervals. 9, 10, 2 more. 11, 1 more. 12, straight to the burpees for 8. That being said, take your time in between, guys. If you're watching this delayed, you can always hit pause.
Ten and 10.
Yep, it's called a split. I'm going to stop adding push-ups on the 10. Straight to thrusters again because it's only 10. Ah. Now what do you do if you have a workout partner and you only have one pair of dumbbells? You reverse it. Well, one person starts with the burpees, the other person starts with the thrusters, and you just swap, okay? You just swap. That's how we used to manage our large classes pre-COVID. We have as many as 12 to 14 members working at the same time. We have a limited number of equipment, so we pair them up, usually according to height, depends on the workout, usually according to ability level, so that they're working and finishing the task pretty much at the same time. 3, this is 8 and 12 now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No push-ups for me because it's 12 burpees, but I'm still going to push it for burpees. And then briefly, when we reopened during the time of COVID, we usually just have a separate equipment for our members, except for Joey and Brenda, married couple of trains here. So they're the only ones who could really share equipment. 8, 9, 10. Yep, 6 and 14. So now we flip it all the way around. So we're performing 6 of the first exercise. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 14 burpees. First 7 without a push-up, last 7 with push-up. 4, 6, 7. As you can see, Rachel added the 7 jump squats after the 7 air squats. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That makes it 14 total. And we're done. Now you guys, thank you. Great job, everyone. Now you guys can create your own pattern lifts. The key to that is usually opposing muscle groups or opposing trajectory. So thrusters going down and up. The burpees going forward and back. Well, it's more like to me, to scroll forward and back. So that's how I organize this. RDL and jump squat, same thing. RDL is a descending movement. The jump squat or air squat is an ascending movement. So that was a play in trajectory or direction. Okay. So guys, girls, thanks again for letting us work out with you. We'll see you again this Wednesday, same time, same place. God bless all. Take care. Got more hits to come this Wednesday, and then next week we're gonna go back to our low and slow. Take care, guys. Rachel, thank you. Great job.
Thank you. I'm gonna place. I don't know how YouTube works. I think it's on this side. I'm gonna place that push-up video because it was really beneficial to me. Hopefully, it'll be beneficial to you. To my girl makes squats. Like I know her, but it's really informative. But thank you. This is because I got problems.
Oh, it's my mom watching. Bye.
Oh, hi, Mom. Hi, Miss Aggie, Mrs. Smith.